couple of minutes, so you've got like 2 more. If you want to take your time.
No, I'm good. That'll get me into free play for a minute.
I don't think it's allowed.
Make sure you can actually hear the ball.
Yeah, I did get the audio issue fixed. I don't know exactly how great my like spatial audio is working, but I mean, like all the sounds seem normal again. So
My audio depth perception. That's why I went for a ball I couldn't get to.
Showing you don't know half of it. I subbed in for Psycho last season when it was Tim and R-Square in his team. And R-Square during 1 or 2 of the series was on US East ping, or Central, on a laptop, without any game audio.
That was against us.
yeah, that was the game that we beat them in.
That was where our squad was fucking peaking.
Oh, okay. I was just telling the audience, you know?
The
I
audience
was doing
doesn't
it for the audience.
All right, my bad.
The characters know the story, but the audience doesn't. That's called exposition. Not the one you're thinking of. I think I've gone live, so don't say any bad words.
I'd say fuck or bugger.
What did I just say? I know Shogun's got lower standards for this stuff, but... Oh, for any stuff.
The official CaSRLL YouTube channel has like profanity standards.
I'm pro Fanny T.
It's got a -7 with Louis last. Do you mean -2 for 7 games or -7 points?
To all Shogun's viewers, if you want a better view of this stream or of this series, go to twitch.tv/casserole.
That's the ban. That's the fucking sniper.
CaSRL. It's not because it's not my channel.
This fucking guy.
It's not my channel.
That is bullshit reasoning. Can I send Sniper off to other people's channels to advertise for me?
Why the fuck have I just been broadcaster? I'm an idiot. Can someone ping? Can you ping people, Drums? I pinged broadcast because Daz did it yesterday, so I just copied that, but that makes no sense. Drums, could you ping all the people that should come out of Shogun's channel and into this one?
That is some bullshit right there, buddy.
Okay, man. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, man.
All right, maybe I should not be actively attempting to hit the crossbar. I've succeeded, but this is going to be bad habits. Have we got everyone in yet?
Waiting for us. So, okay.
I just got it.
I'm going to depart this voice channel.
Later.
Bye, Finn.
Bye. Okay, guys, I explicitly did not wish them good luck. See what I did there? It's very clever. I'm an impartial broadcaster. To the thousands of people in chat, if you could signal if there are audio issues or anything. I've not streamed in 1957. So if there's anything wrong, please yell at me or my agent. It's Whisker's birthday today, so be nice. Don't wish him happy birthday. We should not be promoting that as a society, but be nice to him. Sounds good so far. Brilliant. Amazing. Okay. I have little to no information about these teams, except that Tim is yet to join Orange. Tim! Okay, some might say I should have asked if they were ready. Alternatively, it's Tim. There he is, see? He's fine. Okay, so this is a grudge match. Not because there's any storylines, just because everyone in this league hates each other. Last season, it was Shogun on the team with Core and Jamazat. So Shogun versus Core, that's old teammates. Core and Tim won CaSRLL Season 1 together. It's a really nice flip reset Shogun. Nathan is yet to win anything. And that's the first ding. So that's good. It does say something how in Season 1 we had a team, Onoz, Core and Tim. And now we have a team Nathan quarantine. I think something's gone wrong in between the last 6 seasons. Boring Dingstown L stream. Okay, valid. I'm retiring. I did ask you to bring up audio issues, and you take issue with that audio, so that's entirely fair. Thank you, Mike. Nathan won a cast. What? When? We didn't. Did he? I don't fucking know. Oh, season 5. Well, okay. I did not know that. I apologize to Nathan. Illers, bloody hell. They've really let fucking anyone win these things. I mean, Tag won one, so now the title's basically meaningless. I'm gonna be honest. Well, that doesn't mean anything to me, Junior. It wasn't there. Does Asquad score this one? Yes, he does. Being strangely patient for a casserole player and taking his time for an open net. Nathan, what the fuck are you doing? Overlay screen part of the chat. Chat? Oh, that chat. No, it shouldn't be. Oh, I see. Okay. I think my response to that is... don't care. The overlay is not movable. Good save from Tim. I was fully expecting to insult him, but he's managed it. He's also in an Octane, which, for Tim standards, is exceedingly boring. Also, Nathan, I don't think, knows how to hit the balls for further series. I'm not sure what Tim is doing in an Octane. Is that the bubbly decal? No, it's not. It's Dignitas. Shogun dust core to the ball. Okay, Tim got a hit on that. He got 2 points for it. Which makes him the best player in the pitch, as blue team always forgets to save the ball. I was half expecting Tim to just own goal that over Nathan, and I think Nathan was scared of it as well, judging by his approach. It's a confident hit from Tim. As Nathan misreads and backflips. Honestly, so far, Nathan, you are a fraudulent tier 1. I'm sorry to say. It was gonna hit the crossbar and give us a ding, but our squad does not want us to hear the ding. Awesome, Tim. Here comes the slot. Calls missed the ball, and Drums has an open net, which he's... Good clear from Tim. Not sure what happened there, guys. Is Tim... Tim is just farming saves, and he's top of the scoreboard, deservedly so. Thanks to Drums for filling in our open net miss quota. We've still got about 19 to go to hit the average for CaSRLL series. Again, Tim is the most confident player on the orange team right now. I don't know what is happening, but they are crumbling. There we go, Nathan. Nathan's made a good touch. It's 1 notch. Big bang from Tim. Go on. Tim is cooking. Whatever was in that Chinese hot pot he obliterated, he's made him the best player on his team. And as I say that, he's not involved at all in this goal. Okay, honestly, that does not deserve to be in the CaSRLL series. That was a very clean play. I respect it, but I also don't respect it. You know, save that shit for ranked threes. Tim? Tim? I don't know what's up with Tim, but defensively, he is solid as a rock. He's just got another save. Like, genuinely, on defense, Tim is a king this match. Go on. Nathan has no faith in Tim. He's not watched his last game. Here comes Core. Shout out Shogun for taking away all vision of the 0-second struggle for a goal. Thanks, Shogun. And also thanks Shogun for not dropping a GG. Shogun and R-Squared not dropping a GG. Not happy losing that one. I guess they're busy crying and shitting themselves. Orange score goes from 0 to 1, and that's why they pay me the big bucks. And by that I mean comically large Monopoly money. I forgot to change the map. Okay, this is why they pay me this tiny fuck off bucks no one cares about. It's okay, I told them I'm sorry. I think they got the message. Okay, Mike, tell me what these teams did in week 1. I'm pretty sure Core's team won their match 3-1. Holy shit, Tim! Holy shit, Tim! He's driving a fucking tank! In what universe are we living? This is Tim's world and we are just living in it. Tim just bodied Shogun on the 50-50. That needs to be a clip and that needs to be everywhere in the subreddit. Shogun just got bodied in the 50-50 by Tim. Core then becomes the fucking distraction maneuver. Makes more space for Aww. Okay, the name tags there were swapped from Tim and Core. Core just mowing past the ball and Tim having to react to it. Yeah, Core's let Tim down there. Good play from Drums. Yeah, you can see the moment Tim leaves defense, it's just open. Shout out Mike for clipping. Make sure to post in !Discord in #clips channel to be featured on a future video. Nathan. Oh. Great touch from Drums. Very solid. Here's Tim. He's got no boost, but he's anxiously awaiting the ball and waiting for Core to swoop in. I've got 2 clips. Sadly, Whiskers was slow, so to the gallows. Core gets the weirdest flip reset I've ever seen, but doesn't know how to use it. Another good defensive touch from Tim. Ooh, R-Squared. That's the NA mentality of missing. Do you get priority because it's your birthday? That's up to Mike. He is the authority in the situation on account of him beating you to it. Shogun's going off the ceiling for the first time in his career and he's missed the ball. Open Core? Honestly, R-Squared spares him his blushes there because Core was not hitting that. Nathan thinks he's better than he is. Another good reaction from Tim. Honestly, Tim's got lightning fast reflexes today. And for someone with epilepsy, that's impressive. Nathan, is he going to cook? He's half cooked it. Core and Tim. Bit of a miscommunication there. Nathan, off himself, off the wall. Big bang. Is it a Fury? Yes, it is just a Fury. Unable to bring the Big Bang into practice. Here comes Tim. Shogun's terrified. And he hits it past him. Doesn't opt for the 50-50, which is understandable given the absolutely horrendous one he's had earlier in this game. Nathan. He looks calm, but he doesn't react calm. R-Squared goes for the bump on the best player on the pitch. But his teammates are nowhere to be seen. So we've stuck calling the L to Tim. Great pass back to Core. Tim judging the risk of that pass and opting to center it, which is very nice. Pass from Drums. Naven intercepts. Devo. No, to the backboard. Core has to sink this one, and he does. Top bins. No one can do it any better than that. And that is a lovely goal for the Oranges, for Team Bliss. Stunning placement from the two-time champion. Right, so that means that Team Bliss has 3 champions, two of which have won it twice, because Tim also has. Wait, does Tim have 2? Who did Honours win it the second season with? Wasn't it also Tim? Was Tim only season 1? I can't remember. Drums, I'm assuming, hasn't won it because he is Drumsels, and Elsewhere is from NA, so physically incapable of winning tournaments. Core might be taking his rage out on WoW Washer from last season, but he has not been great this series from what I've seen. So his team is winning, but I don't know if bragging rights go that far. Tim did indeed only win S1, thank you Reese for the CaSRLL history lesson. Okay, so a total of 4 championships on Team Bliss, and 0 on Heat a Little. Of course, if you want the full recipe for a casserole, just look at the overlay, you can read it in full. Easy to understand. If we can't get the double, Tim gets it around 1, gets it not quite around 2. R Squared learns his lesson from last time. But CaSRLL recipe really need a goal here and fast. They've got 20 seconds to make this one up. R Squared commits disgusting homicide in the corner on Timothy. But they can't make anything work off it. Shogun, not the greatest hit. Just kind of pass it to Nathan. Drums, interception, here goes Tim. Gets bullied by his teammate. Shogun. Right. Yeah, I understand Shogun not giving us a GG there, to be honest. I would also stick my head in the sand. Shogun, if you're watching this, I know you're not, you don't care. But that was embarrassing. I almost did it again, chat. Oh, actually, let's do the new one. What's it called? Futures, I mean. There you are. Futura Garden. Okay, let's see how many people cry because of a Rocket League map. Thank you, Whiskers. I remembered it myself. Oh! Not crying! Huge step forward for CaSRLL. This is progress. Can't see the scene on this map. Well, I can. And therefore, your complaint is invalid. Okay, we're gonna have to see a reverse sweep from CaSRLL recipe here. Shogun, ooh, car switch from Shogun, he's gone to the Fennec. Let's see if he's slightly less shit with this car. Low bar to clear, but you never know with this man. Is that an ERB reference build? Or is that line, which isn't an ERB, a reference to something else that I don't know about? Oh, Nathan scored. I was looking at the chat, Nathan. Tim gets an assist below. Tim, genuinely, this series, that's a really good layoff from Core as well. That's a really good touch from Core. Tim punts it to the backboard, and just like William Girls in 2015, Nathan's there for the finish. It's always a soldier, but okay. Noted. Ooh, double commit, but it works. Shogun has to do a large tractor turn. Ooh. Drums has flipped into that one, which means he's lost possession. Not great. Tim, pressured by Drumsels, but Nathan fixed that one out. Good little 2 touches from Core. Drums dunks Tim. Team Bliss has definitely gotten a lot stronger control of the ball in this game, and Drumsels has scored. He's gone from missing an open net, great pass from Shogun. Makes it, I mean, he makes it about as awkward as possible for Team Bliss. And CaSRLL Recipe takes maximum advantage with the big man, Drumzors. Figuratively, not literally. Not a good layup from Tim. Tim, the shot, the pass, stunning pass from Tim. That he meant this, absolutely. Let's have a look at Tim. Yep, standard pass, exactly how I would approach it as well. But honestly, really good, lovely team play from Team Bliss. Good demo from Core. Leaves it for Tim, and Nathan's there for the finish. And that once again puts the blue team at a deficit. Core with the back pass. No, he's going to take it for himself and then leave the boost. Exactly, Reese. Tim. Ooh, almost fakes out Shogun. Oh, that was a miss from Core? Yes, it was. But Shogun just delivers it to Nathan. Great clear from Tim again. Really good positioning. Reads the touch. Shogun has made this extremely awkward for himself. R-Squad has to come rescue him. Good challenge from Core to get the pressure on. Gets murdered by famous caster man Shogun. The second most famous person to ever play CaSRLL after Junior. Good pass from Shogun, but Drums is a bit far away. Force it past Nathan. Shogun past Tim. Core slams his nose in the bar, and everyone's missed. It's hit the post. It doesn't deserve to. And somehow, Shogun's passed it to himself. He hits that one, and then for the next 6 seconds, 18 people go for the ball, and none of them hit it. Oh shit, I pressed the button. Okay, there we go. That was a good free play goal from Shogun. If he could get back into the match now, that would be useful. World's ugliest equalizer, but they all count. Another almost double commit from CaSRLL Recipe. Drums with the first touch of Dreams. Oh, that's a big win from Core. Nathan! Shogun force it. Drums and R-Squad have a kiss in the sky. We were robbed of a ding there. Pretty good touch from Tim again. He's hit just that lip. Okay, it was just above the bar. He's just hit that lip, so it bounced up a little bit. And then Nathan sends it. Core finishes it off. The offense on Team Bliss is stunning. It's just their defense is embarrassing and honestly should be looked at. That's a good pinch from Nathan though. Shogun takes control and dies for his trouble, which I think is a fair punishment. Another double commit from Team Blue. Shogun tries to move it forward. Drumzors a bit far back, takes a shot, but Nathan's in net, and the Drums gives him a little love tap in retaliation. Great touch from Core, really good positioning. Drums has to solve this. Kind of half measures it. That's wide from Core though. Drumzors balls Tim. This is huge. But Nathan wins that 1v2 because blue team don't execute perfectly. That's a great pass. Here comes a shot. Well, I was expecting some description of a goalkeeper to attempt a save. But yet again, the moment Tim is away from defense, Core and Nathan can do nothing. I think someone's boosted him and bumping him. I'm not sure. But I'm going to lean towards them being shit and it not being Tim's fault. So it's 3-0. That's, I think, the third time this match the blue team have tied up the aim. Oh, Shogun. Here he goes on Tim. Tim is fearless in the face of threat. That is genuinely outstanding defense from Tim yet again. And Shogun. Oh, that's not a good touch from R-Squad. Tim. Drums forget which side he's on, honestly. Happens to everyone. It's only been about 15 minutes. 20 seconds now. Are we going to see an overtime? Or are we going to see a sweep? Or, bind on 3. Can Shogun take this one? 1v1. Tim again charges him. Absolute Chad. Tim is a Chad. Whatever was in that hot pot, it's turned him into the greatest defender in the world. Move over Vatira. Move over Rawaz. It's Tim. Holy fuck. Tim? Could you fucking imagine the scenes? Holy moly. There, I had to say it. R-squared? R-squared? Ding! Oh, good reaction from Nathan. Here goes Nathan again. Cause... Ooh, who's that? That's Shogun. Fair play, Shogun. Taking lessons from Tim's book, as he should. Oh, Nathan's caught too far forward. He's made a touch, but it's going to bounce back in. He's found the double though. R-squared doesn't get it past Nathan. Drums has to hit this or he's going to cry. Oh, Core reads that pass, but not good enough. Shogun. Yet to hit the ball off the wall. Oh! Oh, what? Oddly powerful touch from Drums, but I guess that works. That's a banger from Nathan. This is not going to be readable for Drums. Or from Core even. But Nathan has hit it backwards. He's trying to pass it to Tim, which is understandable. Good pass from Shogun. Here comes Drums. Sinks it! Oh! Great save from Nathan with no boost. And it really looks like the players on this pitch are looking to Tim and seeing what they have to do on defense to keep that net clean. R-squared goes up for this. Tim takes a first touch. Up he goes. Gonna go for the flip reset. Fakes out Drums instead. And Shogun clears. R-squared has to find Shogun here. That was shit from R-squared, but it's okay. This is awkward. Shogun has the tier 1. He can't fuck this up, but he has. Saved by his American teammate. I was getting double commit from Core and Tim. Tim leaves it. Nathan. Chica first touch from Shogun. Drums couldn't quite direct it towards Shogun, or maybe he was going for the shot, in which case it wasn't powerful enough. Tim, yet again, this man is a brick wall, honestly. Sturdiest construction since the Coliseum. And he gets a demo. Oh, Nathan not quite prepared to commit that hard for the ball. Oh, Drums. Okay, that's a good enough touch. Core was low on boost. Oh! See, this is the difference between Nathan and Tim. Tim in this position would be full of confidence, charge this one down, beat Drums to the ball. Nathan hesitates, goes back, turns back upfield again. And that lack of decisiveness has allowed Drumsors to heat a little, as they say, and keep this series alive. Shogun continues a streak of no GGs. Maybe I've gotten blocked. Let's have a look. Do I have Calendar Shogun blocked? I don't. I really should though. That guy is awful. Rainbow banner woke map. Cameron woke map in it. Non-member Brexit. True. Core infamous for his anti-woke opinions and letting us know there. You gotta respect a man standing up for what he believes in. What's the least woke map? It's gotta be DFH, innit? Brappa. Stormy. I'm pretty sure Core loves this map. I think the most anti-woke map is just the most basic one, right? Because it's the original, right? It's called being a conservative. Sovereign Heights is woke because it's sovereign, right? It's in the name. Shogun has won a game and switched car anyway. This man is unacceptable. I bet he's changed settings as well, the little nerd. For those who don't... For those who no, you can't see it, but currently Automod is holding a message that says there are only 2 genders, Octane and Fennec, and it's been marked because it says there are only 2 genders. I've allowed Mike's image. Mike's image? Mike's message. That is very funny. Or Drums? Yeah, I think we all knew that wasn't going in. Oh, I've just noticed that by accepting that message, it now says Finite added permitted term. There are only 2 genders. And Addy, Addy, I want you to delete that from the web. Okay, no one can know. I just thought I was. For God's sake, I just thought I was allowing that one message. Damn, I've just changed the stance of this entire channel. How do you unadd a term? Bruh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm a bigot now. My bad, guys. Lots of murder on the pitch and explosions. Tim, again, I mean, this man is on a mission. He cannot be beaten. This dude ain't losing. Good back post rotation. Dragon would be proud. Oh, drums! Holy moly! That do it to him. Dirty dangles from Samuel Drumsall's Holmes. Cuts past Core, gets a bit lucky on the 50, but that change of direction was beautiful at the end. Nathan had no chance. Not even Tim could save that. Not even Tim. And when Tim can't save it, you know you've done well. The Team Bliss supporters are begging for their club to clutch up. AdiMan0 in the chat says, Bliss, have a crumb of ice, please, and I respect that. Core to the backboard, works from last game. Core leaves it for Nathan, but Tim! Goat. Absolute goat behaviour. This man is a blossoming bud, if I've ever seen one. Reads the crossbar bounds. Drums, Asquith and Shogun hopelessly defenseless in net. Tim sinks it. Stunning. Simply stunning. Watch it, live it, respect it. Tim's so ready for the Nathan crossbars. R-Squared learns that his goal does have goalposts, even drives up one to confirm its sturdiness. It's smart, the equipment has to be checked. Tim has just done the entire team. Lovely layer from Core, but Tim hits it to the corner, reaches the bounce, doinks it central, past, was it Drumsels? It was Drumsels and Shogun. And Nathan and Core are so incredibly turned on by that centre that they both go for it. Like most men, thinking with their dick. And chucking the ball in the net. Unironically, their best player this series. I don't know what this guy is on. Well, I know he's on Chinese Hot Pot with 18 billion chemicals, which have absolutely altered his brain chemistry and the integrity of his bones. And, oh, Nathan gets it past. Drums also to the pass to Tim. Okay. Tim may have run out of mana. It's okay, he just needs to recharge a little. See, he's fine. This is why they say happens to the best of us. That's the reason. That thing we've just seen is why people say happens to the best of us. Because it does. Ball goes for the shot. R-Squad with the least confident save I think I've seen in eons. But it works. And Shogun and Drums combine to score. Called up a nice shot in the chat. And then drops 10 or 11 question marks. So I don't think that was a genuine compliment. How does it bounce? It doesn't even bounce. Fair play. Core calls it ballistic missile. I call it overcommitting. But that was a banger from Drums. You got to give him his respect. Doesn't get much, but for this one, fair play, mate. Ooh, R-Squared fakes out Core. In comes Tim off the wall, tries to find Nathan, but Nathan's nowhere to be seen. Double commit from Team Bliss. Core launches Nathan to Mars. Shogun to the backboard, another double commit. Tim and Nathan work together to get it out. Core follows up. Only as far as Shogun. Into the middle, R-Squared. Ooh, it's just over Drums. Bit hesitant, which means Core gets a 50, and Tim can take it away. Core nips in front of Tim, gets the touch, gets the bump into the middle. Drums has to do a little 180 and does, or yeah, it is a 180 actually. Chat confirmed. This is mighty passive. 2 on a backboard. But R squared has no boost. Ooh. Ooh. Nathan does his best drums impression. Pass it to Tim. R squared doesn't go for the. Oh. Nathan's hit that one. In some ways, ended up passing it to himself. R squared completely misreads it. No one on Casserole Recipe reacts in time. Bliss up in the chat. Nathan's on 700 points. That is some. Okay. Someone is DDoSing R squared, and this match has been declared void. Blue team needs some rogues here. Are they going to come from drum saws? No. Team Bliss with a magical performance from Tim, who drops the capital D in the chat. This man is unstoppable. MVP worthy performance from Matthew, objectively Tim Waters. Black Arrow and Glasses out in full force. And that is a generational showing. We're not going to forget this one for a long time. Instant classic. This is one that we'll be seeing highlights of when Tim is inaugurated into the CaSRLL Hall of Fame. This dude ballin'. This dude ballin'. Ooh, Dazzle Alec drops a broken team in the chat. Let's see what they think of that, right?
Nah. Never.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I want to talk to the MVP of that series.
Ask away.
It's either Tim or the crossbar.
He's got black hair and
Fine.
glasses.
Fine.
Tim,
Mm-hmm.
would you say that the hot pot you consumed
It was
gave you
it was
boost?
beneficial to my Rocket League performance, I think.
Your defense for the first half of the series was stunning, and then at some point you also started dominating on offense. Well, how did
Yeah.
you prepare for this series, Tim?
I played 2 games of threes with Louis.
Okay.
And we won both of them. Oh no, actually no, we didn't win the first one. We
So
lost
that's
the
a
first one in overtime and then
masochism
won the
thing, I
second one.
assume.
Yes.
There can only be the greater the suffering, the greater the peace.
Yes.
Noted. Can you talk to me about when you tanked Shogun in the 50-50 and then scored?
Um,
How do you think that made him
can't-
feel?
I would assume pretty bad.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it was. I
If you-
enjoyed it.
If you
I
want,
also-
I can also answer the question because I also got tanked in the 50-50 afterwards.
I also took Core out immediately
Took
afterwards.
me the fuck
Yeah, so
out
you
and
kind of
saved
laid down the
day.
law there, and I respected that. We all respected that.
I was no longer mad. As soon as this guy put it in the back of the net, I was like, you know what? That's aura. Fair play.
Yeah. Okay, cool. After that series, there was a first-time chatter by the name of Dazzle Alec who posted yawning emoji, broken team. Thoughts?
Wait, first time chatter. I'm more hung up.
No,
on
he's
it.
not.
What?
He's not.
Oh,
I just thought it
I
was
was
funny.
gonna say.
Answer the question.
I think people can think what they want, but there were several people when this team were made were saying, "Oh, that's a fun team. They might win one series." And now suddenly, when we're winning, we're busted team. I think people need to
what is
take
this
their narrative and
revisionism?
stick with it.
I agree. I would argue there's been 2 weeks, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Ooh, Nathan Chupo
But,
says shock core on the unbalanced team.
yeah, Cheapo would say that.
I mean, there are 4 CaSRLL championships on this team, so it's just a good team. So I would say keep crying
It is kind of wild.
and respect him.
I think Cheapo is just mad because he's been conscripted into the Chinese army, and that is not my problem. That is his problem to deal with. So
Okay,
I think he should self-reflect.
For the betterment of CaSRLL, we have to interview the losers because they have a famous person on their team, Drumzels,
True.
who is a cast
True.
with a Wikipedia page from England.
He
So I
is.
must interview the losers. Thank you and congrats.
Thank you.
Hello.
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 Opinions on Tim's performance.
CaSRLL Tim is a different human to regular Tim.
He really is. He missed like a bunch of them, but they were all the unimportant
Not
ones.
true, didn't happen.
And he hit all the important ones.
Yeah.
Do you think that his hot pot that he ate a couple of days ago should be checked for PEDs?
His hot box.
But is it a newly bought one or?
Louis bought it for him.
Okay, because if it's been used, I'd be checking it.
It's-
I don't trust
yes,
him to explain it correctly.
Like
It's
12 of
probably
us watched him
something
eat
that's
it.
Disease.
12 of us watched him eat it.
What? Okay, there's some lore on this one I'm not
No.
privy to.
After the series, there were some accusations in chat of the other team being too strong and overpowered. What do you think?
What, Team Bliss?
Yes. No, you guys. Of course, it's them.
Um,
I don't think so at all.
no, it depends on Tim because Tim's anywhere from like a very up there tier 3 to one of the worst.
I asked Tim about a particular goal, and I'm directing this question towards you, Shogun.
I'm not going to remember a thing, mate.
You're about to remember it. There was a 50-50 when you
Oh.
got fully tanked by Tim. It was embarrassing. How did that make you
Yeah.
feel?
I feel like he just played that one well. Like I didn't have any other angles to work with because that was a panic 50. I wasn't expecting to be on. So that was just me hoping to take the sting out of it, and he just crushed it. So fair play. One of the rare occasions that Tim didn't like early jump for a 50.
Okay. Final question. Well, it's not really a question. For all the viewers at home, could you give a little hint as to what step 3 is of baking a casserole, Drumzels?
Let me just check the recipe I put in
He
there.
doesn't know it by heart.
He only
Well-
makes it once a year.
I've only made 2.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm waiting for
let's
both
just
of mine.
say, much like me with Tim, step 3 has beef.
Oh, that is some
together.
spicy drama. YouTube short. YouTube short.
Oh wait, the next step has alcohol in it. Let's fucking go. I'm drinking wine for the next series.
Oh, we're out to age restrict
Oh, yeah.
this channel. Oh, speaking of, I at some point during the series added the permitted term in chat of there are only 2 genders.
I'm
Why?
so happy I have to stop my stream.
Well, I'll tell you why. We were talking about Shogun switching cars, or Tim being in a Fennec, or Tim in an Octane, I can't remember. But Mike said in chat, there are only 2 genders, Octane and Fennec. And I thought it was funny. So I permitted it, thinking it would just allow that message. And then it said, Finn had added permitted term, there are only 2 genders.
You are a
So,
bigot after all.
we are now
Just,
anti-woke.
How does
I
it
hear
feel
that's a
to
very
be a member of the
lucrative
alt-right?
position these days.
Very good, drums. We're in a majority these days, so we're winning.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Exactly. CaSRLL is now a bigoted channel. Congrats, everyone. We did it. We lived long enough to become the horrific guys.
That's what they say.
Bilge says it's now the all right. Okay.
Shut up, Billy.
Ask Word, do you have any closing words?
No, I had fun. I'm angry about one chat, but that's all.
Thank you, Ask Word.